FOS TV is brought to you by the Lion's Den. The Den always has been and always will be about enjoying family and friends in an environment steeped in Happy Valley tradition. So come back to the Den, the perfect place to recall old memories while creating new ones.
Just took a shot the first time. Lost some feeling down my hand. Guess I hit the nerve in the elbow. And the second time was even worse, but x-rays were negative, and Tim Bream and Dr. Specianelli and Scotty, they worked their magic, and gave me some stuff, and was able to go back in.
You got painkiller in the elbow?
Huh?
You got painkiller in the elbow?
I'm not going to tell you what they did. We just iced it. The x-rays were negative, so I was clear to go back in.
And it was both times on the elbow, right? Twice.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was the same spot. And you're going to have days like that, so it happens.
How does it feel now? Is this a long-term?
No, it's just bruised up a little swollen, nothing, some ice and motor and things like that I can't fix.
Hey Matt, when you didn't start the second half, but then you went right back in there in the middle. Did you say something at one point to the guys?
Well, as a competitor, you don't ever want to be taken off the field in any situation. So I just told Coach O'Brien, if you needed me, I'm ready to go in, and I was just trying to keep my arm from getting stiff. So he told me to go in, so I went in. It was up to him. I felt good, but like I said, he had the last caller.
It was kind of a gut punch moment when they scored after it looked like the defense was probably going to hold. What did you say to your guys before you went in on the last drive? Anything?
Nothing. We knew we had to make a play. That's something we practice each and every day is a 2-minute drill, and we did it successfully there. We got down to field goal range, and unfortunately, we just couldn't finish.
What did you guys tell? Did you guys say anything the same thing afterwards? What did you guys kind of tell them?
After
the game?
There's really nothing kids say. It happens. That's not what won or lost us the game. If a couple plays here or there, lost us. That's Sam did not lose us a game whatsoever. So
you went over to him. I think it was in the third quarter after he missed one, kind of a leader moment. What do you say to a kid to try to get his confidence going? Because it seemed
great of a kicker he is. He does it in practice each and every day. He's very consistent. And that's all you got to do. You just have to remind him how good of a player he is, and that he's capable of making big kicks when we need it. And that's all. That's all you really have to say to somebody like him.
Alex Kinney's here in the hallway, guys. How do you think Bench did when he was in there?
I didn't get to see too much of him. I only saw a couple plays, but from what I heard, he did an okay job. Steven's a quick learner, and unfortunately, I couldn't be out there for the second quarter to try to give him some tips or anything like that. But if God forbid I ever do go down. Again, I know he'll be ready to step right in and do a decent job.
I'm sorry. Is there anything positive you can draw from him?
We play great defensively. We move the ball offensively. It's just it'll click. When it happens, it'll happen. We just right now we got to find a way. We got to fight through this, and we've overcome so much in the past already that this isn't even this is nothing compared to what we've been through. So I have no doubt in my mind that myself and my team, coaching staff, come Monday we'll be ready to work harder than ever.
Matt, is there a feeling among your teammates that you're basically 1 or 2 plays away?
Yeah, anytime you lose a game, a close game, especially like this one, you go back and it's a handful of plays that you could have made that'll change the game. If I completed that slant route to Shawnee there towards the end there, we could have kept the ball, we could have won. That's my fault. I got to put it on his chest a little more. I could have made a couple better throws, maybe some better alerts, but you never know until you go over the film again.
Double move for Robinson for the go.
Yeah, it was a great play by Allen, great route. It was something we saw on film that we were able to take advantage of. So we kind of took our shot when we needed to, and he made a great catch.
How do you feel just finally playing on the road?
I don't know, the same. I really don't pay too much attention to it. It's definitely, you definitely need to change your cadence up and be more vocal. But, at the same time, our fans we have the greatest fans in the country, and they're going to follow us. We're going to have tons of fans no matter where we play, so it's kind of, not that bad.
And how are the UVA fans? Because a lot was made this week about what kind of reception you'd start getting when you go on the road.
I don't really pay too much attention to it. I'm sure, they were giving it to us. Pretty good, but you kind of have to block that stuff out and just focus on the game.
How do you feel any differently, maybe your second week in the offense as opposed to last week?
We're getting better. You can see
individually anything in particular?
No, I can just feel myself getting more and more comfortable. The wideouts are getting more comfortable. I was really impressed. Guys were breaking hot today on some blitzes that we don't have picked up, and that makes you know we're taking some big steps forward today offensively.
What happened with the blitzes? You got hit early in the first half, but not as much in the second half. Did you guys change anything, or?
No, I mean I think we just had to settle in and communicate better. They were blitzing a lot, yeah, and kind of just told some guys, hey, break hot here if he does this, break hot if he does that. So. It was just a communication thing, and that's really what changed. Those guys made great adjustments.
In fairness to Sam, an offense at the end there. I mean, with the one time out, how do you think you did just to get the ball in the field?
I thought we did well. I mean, in that situation, you don't need a touchdown. You need 3 points. It was 17-16. You gotta. I don't know how far. We think we got to go 75 yards. I mean, we only had probably a minute and a half. You don't need a touchdown in those situations. You have to give your kicker an opportunity to make a play. And unfortunately, he couldn't, do it for us today. But like I said, that's not what lost us the game.
And in fairness to him, I mean, do you look at it and say he probably wouldn't even been in this position if the other guy hadn't left, and this just kind of shows what happened?
No, I don't even think of that until you brought it up.
Obviously disappointing anytime you lose, but you're trying to give Bill O'Brien his first win. You were so close today.
Mm-hmm.
A little extra disappointment with that.
Well, you want it more for him than yourself. It kills you inside. He's the guy's doing everything he can for us. We're playing as hard as we can on the field, and it's kind of just feels like something's stopping us. But with this team we have and the staff we have and the support we have, we'll find a way to get it done. I promise you that.
Is it a different feeling after the game today than last week?
Anytime you lost it, you're going to be upset. Nobody on that team likes to lose. Nobody on that staff likes to lose. It's a tough moment, but at the same time, you can't dwell on it too much. Like I said, come Monday, we'll be ready to go. We're going to play a tough Navy team next week.
And Matt, Steve actually started the second half. Did you say anything to the coaching staff to reassure them?
I just told him that if he needed me, I was ready to go again. I was definitely still hurting a little bit there, but you kind of want to get back in the game, and like I said, it was Coach O'Brien's call there. But I told him I wanted to play.
At what point did you do that? You mean
right after halftime, before we started? I said, I'm good. If you need me, I'll go in.
And that was the third down that you went in on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's kind of odd. Usually they put you in at the beginning of a series.
Yeah, I don't know. He just told me to go in, so I wasn't going to argue with my arm was even hanging on. I probably would have ran in still. So
Just hit it back on the helmet both times?
Yeah. You took a guy got me good twice. That's really rare. Twice in the same spot in the elbow. Kind of where your elbow where the nerve is located, I guess, and it shoots down. So had some numbness there, but it took a little while to wear off. But they did, like I said, the training staff did a great job getting me ready.